In case you thought South Africa's crime stories couldn't get more cinematic, think again. It turns out one AK-47 has been very, very busy. Yes, police have confirmed that the same assault rifle was used in 4 different murders, including the high-profile killing of DJ Sumbody. The gun's resume now includes the 2022 murder of DJ Vintos, the assassination of DJ Sumbody and his bodyguards later that year, the highway hit on Don Tindleni in 2023, and the 2024 shooting of engineer Armand Swart, who police say wasn't even the intended target. So not only is it deadly, it's also confused. This revelation was dropped casually outside the Alexandra Magistrate Court on Tuesday. No big press conference, just, oh, by the way, it's the same murder weapon. Have a nice day. Standing trial for at least one of these killings are Musa Kekana, Michael Puletau, a former police officer, because, of course, and Floyd Mabusela. The trio now face charges in the murder of Don Tindleni and are strongly encouraged to remain in custody for the time being. The alleged mastermind, a Santon businessman named KT Molefe, was also in court. Police believed he called the hit on DJ Sumbody, whose real name was Opa Sefuka. Molefe's bail hearing, that's been postponed to August 6th, probably because masterminding takes time to plan a defense. So what tied all these murders together? Ballistics, of course. Police tested the weapons seized from the accused and voila, same AK-47 in all 4 killings. Efficiency, if nothing else. Swart's case is especially tragic and absurd. He was killed outside his factory in what investigators now say was a case of mistaken identity. The bullets were allegedly meant for someone who exposed shady tender deals. Something along the lines of 500% profit, Transnet. You didn't hear it from me, because yes, in South Africa, telling the truth can get you killed, or someone else killed in your place. And just when you think it couldn't get weirder, we learned that Patriotic Alliance Deputy Leader Kenny Kunene, who was seen somewhere around inside or outside the gate of Molefe's house during the arrest, he has since resigned as Johannesburg MMC and councillor. Coincidence? Maybe, but not a great look for a guy named Sushi King. Police are not done yet. They say this murder squad may be linked to at least 10 more cases, including an attempted hit on actress Debogo Tobejane, which begs the question, is this a gang, a cartel, or just people who think GTA is a training video? The full case is back in court on 18 September when prosecutors hope to centralize the charges and, ideally, get some clarity on just how deep this rabbit hole goes. 1 rifle, 4 murders, multiple suspects, politician resigning, a whistleblower killed by mistake. It's giving Netflix original, but unfortunately it's just another week in the real world.
Investigation that is being conducted by the SAPS Political Killings Task Team as well as Gauteng Organized Crime. They are adding 2 more cases on this particular issue or on in relation to the 4 accused. Now the first case relates to the murder of Hector Buthelezi, DJ Vintos, as he was popularly known. He was killed in March 2022 outside a nightclub in Orlando East. He was killed in a hail of bullets. At the time, the suspects were driving a BMW X3. His killers were never found. We then move on to the same year, November 2022, where DJ Sumbody and his 2 bodyguards, Sibusiso Mkwena as well as Sandile Mieza, are then also assassinated and killed in a hail of bullets in Woodmead. We then move on to March 2023, which is the second case. Mr. Don Tindleni is then killed on the N1 near the N17 off-ramp. He was in his 5 Series BMW when he was killed in a hail of bullets. That case also was never solved. We then move on to April 2024. Armand Swart is then killed in Vereeniging in a mistaken identity hit. So Our investigation has now brought us to this point where we are linking the AK-47 as well as the 3 pistols that were found on the Armand Swart case and were linked to his case. We are linking them to the killing of Armand Swart, the same AK-47, killing of Armand Swart, the killing of DJ Vintos, who's known as Hector Buthelezi. We are linking that same AK-47 to the killing of DJ Sumbody, his bodyguards, Katiso as well as Tindleni. And we are also then linking it to the Tindleni murder as well as the Armand Swart killings. But I've also indicated previously that we don't only have the ballistics expert report that is linking these suspects to these particular hits. There's other overwhelming evidence that suggests that they are involved in the murders of these victims. So in terms of the DJ Vintos case, all 4 accused are added on to that particular case. So it's the 3 hitmen and Katiso Molefe who are being formally charged for the murder of DJ Vintos. But then on the murder of Tindleni, who was killed in March 2023 on the N1 in his BMW, we are only adding the 3 hitmen. We are still investigating on who the mastermind behind the Tindleni murder is. And we are hoping that in no time that information will come to light.
If you like your news slightly unhinged but fully factual, hit that like button, subscribe, and drop a comment below. Because in South Africa, the crime is real, but sometimes the headlines write themselves.